Zunabodho district observed a safer internet day with a program focused on promoting responsible online practices. Held at the DC conference hall, the event was chaired by ESC L. Chinglem Konyak, who emphasized the need for a digital awareness. A felicitation meeting for the National Highway 129A Package 1 in Parent Town was held on February 11 at the Town Hall Parent. The meeting was attended by Deputy Chief Minister T.R. Zileng, who emphasized the importance of good roads for the region's development. A Mega Ex-Serviceman rally was held at the Ranga Bahar Military Station, Dimapur on 12 February, attended by over 1,300 veterans, war widows and families. Chief Minister Nipirio praised the veterans for the service and donated 5 lakhs to the Spare Crops Welfare Fund. A 6-year-old girl was raped by a man during a wedding ceremony in Uttar Pradesh, Etawah on Tuesday night. The accused Ankur, 21 years old, has been arrested by police. In the first edition of the JEE Man 2025 exam, 14 candidates achieved a perfect score with the highest number of top scorers from Rajasthan. Among them, 12 are from the general category, while 1 each is from the OBC and SC categories. Prime Time in English is brought to you by Trump Footwears. Hello viewers, this is Ranchimi Himjoy and you're watching Prime Time in English. Now let's take a closer look at the news in details. Mogokchung marked Savior Internet Day on February 11, 2025 under the theme To Cater for Better Internet. The event focused on safe internet use and raised awareness about cyber crimes like phishing. The teams from NIC Mogokchung also highlighted the helpline 1930 and the website www.cybercrime.gov.in for reporting complaints. Dimapur TBTB held its first meeting on the year of February 11, chaired by MLA at Dovihoto Ayemi. The discussion included a change in location for the iconic project, approval for new societies and road expansion at West Yard Colony. The board also addressed the shortage of non-judicial stamps, proposing inspections and digital availability for public convenience. To mark Savior Internet Day, NIC Kohima held an awareness workshop at the Deputy Commissioner's office on February 11. ADC Kohima, Rosoto Nyungori emphasized the need for responsible internet usage and strict adherence to cybersecurity protocols. The workshop covered cyber threats, hygiene practices, and reporting mechanisms. The monthly DBTB meeting in Woka, chaired by Deputy Commissioner Vineet Kumar, discussed several key agendas on February 11. Topics included the restoration of the Woka-Bogajan Road, TB elimination campaigns, and the proposal for river rafting and kayaking sports. The folk festival scheduled for February 2028 and the restoration of the Doyang Ice Plain were also addressed. Nagaland observed a safer Internet Day with a state-level awareness workshop at Kohima, focusing on cyber safety due to the state's high internet usage driven by limited recreational facilities. These speakers highlighted the importance of responsible internet use, online safety, and preventing cyber threats like fraud and schemes. Officials urged the public to verify online information and adhere to cybersecurity protocols. Additional workshops were held in Mogokchung and Kohima, prompting awareness of cybercrimes and encouraging people to report incidents. A felicitation meeting for the National Highway 129A Package 1 in Parentown was held on February 11 at the Town Hall, Baran. The meeting was attended by Deputy Chief Minister T.R. Zileng, who emphasized the importance of good roads for the region's development. He urged the public to cooperate with the district administration and settle the match compensation promptly. Zileng also shared that the technical evaluation process is ongoing with 4 firms bidding, and the project is set to be completed within 18 months. Deputy Commissioner Haizu Meru highlighted that the quality roads would drive regional progress and urged local leaders to regularly support the development process. Various local leaders, including Machi Reunium, president of Parentown Youth Organization, and Mirung Lung Sefei, chairperson of Parentown Council, assured cooperation from landowners for the project. Anand Kumar, Deputy General Manager of NHITCL, explained that the NH129A project spans 81 km from Zugu River Steel Bridge to 7th Mile Chimukidima and is divided into 6 packages. The total cost of Package 1 covering Parentown is Rs 106.32 crore. This new highway will also provide an alternate road to Manipur, enhancing connectivity between Nagaland and Manipur. Zinoboto observed safer internet with a program focused on promoting responsible online practices. Held at the DC Conference Hall, the event was chaired by ESCL Chinglem Konyak, who emphasized the need for digital awareness. DC Rahul Bhanudas Mali highlighted the importance of cybersecurity, urging students to educate their parents about avoiding cyberbullying and protecting personal data. Ragati Wihangam delivered a presentation on cyber fraud awareness, covering tactics like phishing and hacking. The program concluded with a vote of thanks from ESC Akamlong Amir. An awareness drive and surprise checks were conducted by the National Tobacco Control Program (NTCP) team in Zinobodo with support from local organization and police. The initiative focused on enforcing the ban on tobacco sales with 100 meters of educational institutions. The campaign aimed to raise awareness about the harmful effects of tobacco and urged shopkeepers to comply with the law and avoid selling tobacco products to students. The District Planning and Development Board TBDB meeting in Chimukidima focused on urgent issues like preserving the Chate River, which is affected by riverbed mining, west dumping and road cutting. A consultative meeting with village councils will be held and a documentary in Nagamis will be produced to raise awareness. The board also discussed road safety, including speed limits and prohibiting roadside parking on national highways. Proposal for infrastructure development, including a new project director post for DRTA and a fire service station in Mitsipima, were also approved. The 12th edition of the Nagaland Inter-District Veteran Football Tournament kicked off on February 11 in Paran. Advisor as Kyoshu Yimkyong encouraged participants to focus on health and team spirit. The inaugural match saw Mogokchung defeat Mon 2-0. The tournament concludes on February 14. The Tripura government has procured 17,497 MT of paddy from 8,922 farmers during the ongoing Kharif marketing season. A total of rupees 35.62 crore has been dispersed to farmers. The state has increased the paddy price from rupees 17 to rupees 23 per kg to ensure fair pricing and income stability for the farmers.
আমরা পেয়েছি 19টা সাব ডিভিশন থেকে 51টা প্যাডি প্রকিউরমেন্ট সেন্টার থেকে, সেটা অত্যন্ত আশাব্যঞ্জক এবং আমাদের টোটাল প্যাডি 17,497.109 এমটি আমরা ক্রয় করতে পেরেছি এবং তাতে করে টোটাল যে ফার্মার কৃষক 8,922 জন উপকৃত হয়েছে, বেনিফিশিয়ারি যদি আমরা বলি 8,922 জন কৃষক ডাইরেক্টলি তাতে বেনিফিটেড হয়েছে আমাদের এই প্যাডি প্রকিউরমেন্ট থেকে, এবারকার যে সিজন সেই সিজন থেকে। টোটাল অর্থ আমি যদি টাকার হিসাবে করি, এখন টোটাল অর্থ 40,25,00,000 টাকা এবং তার মধ্যে 35,62,00,000 টাকা কৃষকদেরকে অলরেডি প্রদান করা হয়েছে তাদের অ্যাকাউন্ট। আউট অফ 40,25,00,000 টাকা 35,62,00,000 টাকা কৃষকদেরকে প্রদান করা হয়ে গেছে। আমি যদি পার্সেন্টেজের হিসাব করি 88%।
We'll be right back after a short break. You're watching Nltv. Welcome back. Now to the next news. In Tripura, a man kills his wife and then walks into a police station to confess the crime. Authorities stand as he admits to the murder claimly. Initial investigation suggests a domestic dispute, but the probe is ongoing. Assam Rifles and Mizoram Police intercepted 2 Myanmarese nationals on February 11, recovering 247 grams of heroin worth rupees 1.84 crore. A second individual was detained, leading to the seizure of an additional 111 grams. Both suspects were arrested. In Iswell, Assam Rifles and Mizoram Police seized 57.91 kg of vitamin tablets worth rupees 173.73 crore along the India-Myanmar border. The seizure took place on February 9 at Zokarta in Chambai district after a joint operation based on intelligence about narcotics trafficking. The suspects carrying the illegal consignment were intercepted by the authorities. The Meghalaya State BJP has formed a fact-finding committee to investigate allegations of illegal gold mining in the state. Headed by Vice President Bernard M. Marak, the committee has 40 days to submit its report. The committees, including key members like Maram Hom, Karangrang and Langkon Piam, aims to expose illegal gold mining and transportation. The findings will be sent to the BJP headquarters in Delhi for further action. In Guwahati, 2 cadres of Band People's Revolutionary Party of Kangli-Pak Progressive (Pre-Pak-P) were arrested by the anti-extortion unit of Manipur Police. The arrest took place near Kuman Lampak Stadium in Imphal West. The police recovered rupees 9,260 extorted from locals, along with mobile phones, documents, and a 2-wheeler. The doe has handed over to the local police station for further legal action. The Guwahati Metropolitan Drinking Water and Sewerage Board GMTW and SP has announced a temporary suspension of water supply across Guwahati from February 12 to 15, February 19 to 22 and February 25 to 28. The suspension is to facilitate a robotic survey of the city's water pipeline to identify and fix weak points. Ensuring a more reliable water system, residents are urged to store water in advance and cooperate during the distribution. For queries, they can contact the Guwahati Jal Port. Samajwadi Party leader Jaya Bachchan urged Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to show mercy on the film industry during the union budget discussion. She criticized the government for neglecting the industry, citing the struggles of daily wage workers, the closure of single-screen theaters and the rising costs that are hurting cinema. In Jammu's Aknur sector, 2 army personnel, including a captain, were killed and another injured when an IED exploded near the LOC. This marks the 3rd cross-border terrorist incident in 4 days. The army has launched a search operation in the area. A 4-year-old girl was allegedly raped in Haryana's Faridabad on Monday night. The girl was found in a semi-conscious state behind Ram Vatika located the Ghaziapur road. The people who found her informed the local police about it. She was taken first to the Badshah Khan Civil Hospital for medical examination and later admitted to the private hospital in Faridabad for treatment. DCP NIT Kuldeep Singh said the girl was found in a semi-conscious state. The doctors examined her body and found she had been sexually abused. She was transferred to another hospital for better treatment.
ये बड़ा दुखद घटना हुई है। काफ़ी छोटी उम्र की एक लड़की है और वो सेमी कॉन्शियस स्टेज में हमें मिली थी और जो डॉक्टर्स की जांच के बाद पता लगा कि उसके साथ में जो है एक इंटरकोर्स किसी ने किया हुआ है। और फिर हमने उसको बीके हॉस्पिटल के बाद में एशियन हॉस्पिटल में रिक्वेस्ट करके उसकी बेटर ट्रीटमेंट के लिए वहाँ पे ले जाया गया है। तो बाकी कुछ टीम्स हमने बना के जो इनके पेरेंट्स को भी ढूंढा गया और जो एक्यूज़ड है उसकी तलाश में हम जुटे हैं। जल्दी उसको पकड़ने की कोशिश है, जल्दी पकड़ लिया जाएगा उसको।
ऐसी मानसिकता वाले लोगों के लिए क्या हिदायत है पुलिस की तरफ से?
मैं तो यही कहूँगा कि वो तो मानसिक तौर पे कोई रोगी है। ऐसा तो सोचा भी नहीं जा सकता कि इस तरह की भी कोई घटना को अंजाम दे सकता है। तो सख्त से सख्त उसकी कानूनी जो भी कार्रवाई बनती है वो उसमें हम इंश्योर करेंगे। और मेरी तरफ से तो यही है कि इसमें तो क्या कोई शिक्षा देने वाली बात है नहीं। तो ऐसा तो कतई बिल्कुल बर्दाश्त करने लायक है ही नहीं है समाज में इस तरह की चीज़ें। ये बड़ा दुखद घटना हुई है, काफ़ी छोटी उम्र की एक।
A 6-year-old girl was raped by a man during a wedding ceremony in Uttar Pradesh, Etawah on Tuesday night. The accused uncle, 21 years old, has been arrested by police. Police team arrived on spot and took the victim to the hospital to conduct her medical examination. She is undergoing treatment, said officials. An FIR has been registered based on the complaint and further action is being taken. Forensic teams and other teams are collecting evidence against the accused and strict action will be taken in this matter.
रात में एक सूचना प्राप्त हुई थी कि थाना बकेवर जनपद इटावा में एक 6-7 साल की लड़की है, एक शादी समारोह में आई हुई थी और एक लड़का वहां पर मौजूद था, लगभग 21 मार्च का। उसके साथ गलत काम किया है। इस संदर्भ में जब पुलिस को सूचना मिली तत्काल पुलिस ने लड़की को जो है मेडिकल कराया और जिला अस्पताल में उसका इलाज कराने के बाद सैफई में उसका इलाज चल रहा है। और जो भी इस पर विधिक कार्रवाई है उसकी कंप्लेन के आधार पर तत्काल FIR दर्ज की जा रही है तथा जो मुलजिम है, जो मुख्य अभियुक्त है, अंकुर नाम का लड़का 21 वर्ष का, उसको गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया है और अन्य विधिक कार्रवाई इसमें की जा रही है। फॉरेंसिक टीम, फील्ड यूनिट की टीम इसमें जो भी वैज्ञानिक साक्ष्य हैं तथा ई साक्ष्य की सारी कार्रवाइयाँ पूर्ण की जा रही है तथा अभियुक्त के खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई सुनिश्चित की जा रही है। रात में एक सूचना प्राप्त हुई थी कि थाना
A major fire broke out at Cisco Industry Limited corporate office in Surat, Mangrove area on Tuesday night. Fire tenders are at the scene and efforts to control the blaze are ongoing. Further details are awaited. In a case that seems straight out of a thriller, an MBBS degree holder from Thiruvananthapuram, district of Kerala, hacked his father to death and then slit his throat in a final act. While at first the murder was suspected to be born out of hatred, a new angle has now emerged as a black magic. The family claims it has found evidence that the accused, 28-year-old Brajin Josh, was into black magic and that's why he killed his 70-year-old father. The Velaranta police, however, had ruled out the possibilities, saying the youth was frustrated that his father had refused to give him money for filmmaking, a profession he had veered towards after his medical ambition failed. Hinting at a property dispute angle, the police also says that Rajin Josh was against his father's decision to divide his property equally between the accused and his elder sister, who had eloped with someone against the family's wishes. Family members entered Prajin's room after his arrest. They say that they found weapons and some mysterious artifacts there, including a heap of cut hair in the corner of the room. Police have inspected the room and collected evidence. The matter is being investigated. Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi has criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi for being abroad amid the constitutional crisis in Manipur. In a social media post, Gogoi also blamed Union Home Minister Amit Shah for the state's prolonged instability, accusing him of mishandling the situation. The remarks come as tension rise in Manipur following the departure of Chief Minister Biren Singh and growing criticism of the BJP-led government. In Tamil Nadu, the three district students at a government schools in Ramanathapuram village are forced to study under a tree after the old building was demolished. Despite 23 students being enrolled, construction of a new building has yet to begin. BJP's K. Annamalya criticized the state education minister for neglecting the district, while the ruling TMK claimed to be unaware of the issue. Locals are urging the government to begin construction before summer to protect the children's health.
The funding that goes out of the total budget is much higher. It is increasing, progressively increasing. Compare this with the budget of education in the union budget, it is decreasing. So everybody knows who gives emphasis to education. We know how to handle ourselves. If there was a thing, that is because of we are not aware of the exact where it was taken or what was the circumstances under which students were made to sit below a tree. See, definitely it is not because of lack of classes. It is twisted out of the funding.
A 27-year-old man, Balag Krishna, was killed in a suspected wild elephant attack in Wanyat, Atamala tribal settlement. The incident, which occurred Tuesday night, was discovered Wednesday morning. This follows another fatal elephant attack in Nulpuza, where a 45-year-old man was killed just a day earlier. Locals have expressed concern over the constant threat of wild animals attacks, staging protests for safety. In Muzaffarpur, Bihar, a violent clash erupted in Saria village over a land dispute. The altercation, involving lathis and bamboo stick, escalated when one group set fire to the other's house. A viral video shows the brutal assault and the subsequent fire. 3 people were injured and hospitalized. Police have launched an investigation and registered a case.
राजेपुर थाना अंतर्गत सरैया गांव का ये मामला है। वहाँ 2 भाइयों के बीच ज़मीनी विवाद है। उसी ज़मीनी विवाद से ये लोग आक्रोशित होकर एक दूसरे पर फूट पड़े थे। इसी दौरान एक भाई ने वो दबिया से उसके सर पे वार किया है दूसरे भाई के, और दूसरे भाई ने उसके घर में आग लगा दिया है। ऐसे अनुसंधान चल रहा है। कुछ लोग बता रहे हैं कि वो स्वयं ही दबिया से मारने के बाद से बचने के लिए अपने से आग लगा दिया है।
Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi urged the Indian Red Cross Society to focus on preventing suicides in the state, highlighting that over 20,000 people, mainly youth, take their own lives annually. He called Tamil Nadu the suicide capital, with a suicide rate more than double the national average. He emphasized the need for preventive measures and asked the Red Cross to address today's challenges with innovative solutions.
In our state, more than 20,000 people every year, and majority of them are young youth, they are committing suicide. We are known as the suicide capital of the country. The national average of suicide is 12 suicide, 1 lakh population. In our state, we have over 26, more than double the national average. Obviously, there is extreme amount of distress in the mind, social distress, economic distress. It's not that when somebody is injured and bleeding, we need to give blood. We also need to create a situation when doesn't get injured, doesn't need the blood. Preventive side of it is also, I think, can be.
Teni Forest Department officials arrested 8 individuals for poaching wild boars and buffaloes. The arrest followed the discovery of a dead wild buffalo in the Pulitoa area. A special team was formed and accused were brought to court, where they were remanded for 15 days under Wildlife Protection Act. In the first edition of the JEE Main 2025 exam, 14 candidates achieved a perfect score, with the highest number of top scorers from Rajasthan. Among them, 12 are from the general category, while one each is from the OBC and SC categories. Saya Mangnonga Gutikonda from Andhra Pradesh is among the toppers. This distribution includes 5 from Rajasthan, 2 each from Delhi and Uttar Pradesh, and 1 each from other states.
రీసెంట్గా జరిగిన జేఈ మెయిన్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఫేజ్లో 100% వచ్చింది అండ్ 14 మెంబర్స్కి వచ్చింది 100% ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియా అండ్ ఐమ్ ద ఓన్లీ గర్ల్. ఇలా 100% తెచ్చుకోవటం వెనుక రీసెంట్గా జరిగిన జేఈ మెయిన్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఫేజ్లో 100% వచ్చింది అండ్ 14 మెంబర్స్కి వచ్చింది 100% ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియా అండ్ ఐమ్ ద ఓన్లీ గర్ల్. ఇలా 100% తెచ్చుకోవటం వెనుక రీసెంట్గా జరిగిన జేఈ మెయిన్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఫేజ్లో 100% వచ్చింది and
a Delhi court has convicted former Congress MP Sajjan Kumar in connection with the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. The case relates to the murders of Jaswant Singh and his son Darunteep Singh in Saraswati Vihar. Special Judge Gaveri Baweja announced the conviction today and will hear sentencing arguments on February 18. Kumar, who was brought from Tihar jail, faces charges of leading a mob during the violence. The prosecution says the mob engaged in looting, arsons and killing to avenge the assassination of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Prime Time English has been brought to you by Triumph Footwears. This is all we have in Primetime English. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.